Hello, my name is Jaylyn Graham, and this is My Ball State. My main program is Information Communication Sciences, so CSES. I'm getting a certificate in the Emerging Media Design program. I wanted to do both of them because I wanted the best of both worlds. Honestly, this is the only school that would ever have let me done anything like this because I was looking at other schools and a lot of them had really great programs, but no one really offered this type of situation for me. So this is definitely what I want to do. And I think what solidified it was, so in my CICS class, it's ICS 600 or 601. It's pretty much a foundations class, right? And all semester we just kind of been doing different challenges. And one of the main things we had to do was create a mobile app, right? And me being a designer, I was the one tasked in my group to kind of design that. And then after doing that and then making that prototype and doing the live demo during our presentation and seeing the reaction and seeing how amazed they were by it and knowing that like, wow, I actually did that. And like, I think I actually have a talent for this. Like that kind of just solidified it. So just really everything I've been doing here has been helping me. I realize that I think I'm on the right path to doing what I want to do. So I've been thinking about starting up my own design program and kind of using what I've learned from CICS, like the social networking aspect and then the professional development, and kind of creating a new kind of immersive experience that kind of creates what I've been doing. So kind of have a lot of different goals and ambitions, and so it's kind of all over the place. That's when I got into, I guess, the clothing business, and I created an e-commerce website on Shopify, and I started creating clothing. So like started with t-shirts. One of my really important pieces that was in my senior exhibition was called Beauty Standards. And it's really kind of a piece that talks about like rejecting like the standards of beauty that are forced upon, especially Black women through social media. And so I put that design like on a shirt, on a t-shirt, and I kind of made some edits to it so it looks like actual graphical t-shirt design, right? And people loved it. And like, so that's when I really kind of started taking off, and I started to make more designs. But like the support that I've been getting from campus, like I recently had the Alpha Phi Omega Pretty in Pink fashion show, and I got to actually showcase all of my designs in that. And they had asked me to be in it the year before, but I was like, I don't have enough to where I could feel like I could comfortably like be able to like showcase like all of my stuff. But then a year later, I have a large variety of designs that I can showcase. So it's nice kind of seeing that involvement that I've kind of done throughout the years. I guess that kind of inspired my entire senior project. So my senior project, I created a series of pieces. My body of work was called the Black Experience. And it was really just some racially conscious art pieces that kind of advocated like change within our nation and celebrated Black culture and talks about different topics within Black culture. And I ended up selling my my colorism piece to the Multicultural Center. And that was amazing. I get to see it anytime I come in the building. So it's really amazing to see this. This space as a whole is just amazing that we have this. I love it here. When I do have the time, because I'm usually pretty busy, but when I do have the time, I want to stop by and come through. My relationship with the directors like Bobby and and even some of the workers, they've helped me and allowed me to kind of win the award that I had, because they sent in the nomination for me. So I walked into work, I think it was on Monday. I walked into work on Monday, and the 2021 Next Generation Artist Award. And at first, I didn't really feel like I deserved the award because I'd only been in the community at the time for 4 years. And I know there are other artists who have been here and making change for decades on decades. And then I looked at the website and I saw the previous winners. I was like, yeah, like I'm doing great, but I don't measure up to these people. And it just, it's just kind of a sense of pride that I really enjoyed having. And it was just an honor just to receive that award and receive the praise, especially from my professors, like seeing how comforting they were and how happy they were that I won the award. Like, that's probably one of the best feelings. So a quote by Booker T. Washington, he says that success should not be measured by the position that one has reached in life, but rather by the obstacles that you have had to overcome while trying to succeed. So if you think about all the times you failed and all the times you overcame those failures and you ended up with a greater result, right? Like I failed a lot freshman year and I worked my way up and I worked my way up and I got a senior year was amazing. Like the amount of recognition that I received from my senior show, for the things that I was doing for my community through my fraternity and my other organizations. I have a billboard. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, but I'm on a billboard. And that billboard is really kind of like a combination of everything that I've been doing for Ball State. And it's really just knowing that I had a rough start, but I was able to work my way back up and be where I want to be. I feel like that's what keeps me going. So like just knowing that it's okay to stumble, it's okay to fail. It's really just all about how you pick yourself back up. And I think one of the main reasons that I kind of have that mentality is because I come from a one-parent household. My mom and dad, they were together and they got divorced when I was young. And my dad has always been super involved in my life. He lives 5 minutes away, so I see him all the time. But specifically with my mom, she was 19 when she had me and she was working 2 jobs and she was still in school. So she ended up getting her bachelor's and she got her master's, all while raising me. And so seeing that drive and that ambition that she has to succeed, overcoming all these obstacles, just seeing where I come from and seeing the people around me, seeing my friends that have went down, I guess, the wrong paths, and just knowing that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm making my parents proud, I'm making my mom proud, I'm making my dad proud, making everyone proud because I'm doing what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing. And even though I come from these hardships, like I'm kind of overcoming those struggles and becoming the man that I hope that I can be one day, I guess.